Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 3 of our 3-part series on all things weight loss medication. I'm Zachary Rios, an adult gerontology and primary care addiction treatment nurse practitioner right here in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. This series has proudly been brought to you by Rios Enterprise, where we empower patients with the care they deserve. Today we're diving into Mounjaro. This is the last and final episode of our weight loss medication. Mounjaro is one of the newest and most talked about medications for weight loss and diabetes management. Whether you've heard about it from a doctor or a TikTok influencer, I've got you covered with everything you need to know without the jargon overload. So let's get into it. So, Mounjaro, generic for tirzepatide, which sounds very familiar like episode 1. This belongs to a unique class of medications that we've previously talked about. It's actually the first dual agonist of its kind, meaning it works on two hormones, GLP-1 and GIP. Now let me break that down for you real quick. GLP-1 helps slow down how fast food leaves your stomach, curbs your appetite, and regulates your blood sugar. GIP, that's another hormone that boosts insulin release and may help improve how your body burns fat. When these two work together, boom, you get enhanced blood sugar control and the power of appetite suppression. Mounjaro is a once-a-week injection, just like Ozempic or Zepbound that we've previously discussed. It comes in a pre-filled auto-injector pen, super user-friendly, no mixing or drawing meds like it used to be in the 90s. The dosing typically starts at 2.5 milligrams once a week. After 4 weeks, it increases gradually, up to a maximum dose of 15 milligrams weekly, depending on how your body tolerates it and what your goals are. Keep an eye on those side effects that we've previously talked about. But if you don't remember from episode 1, and you don't feel like going back and finding that episode, I'll cover them now. Okay, now for the curious part, and maybe a little bit nervous, the side effects. Most common include nausea, diarrhea, constipation, decrease in appetite, which isn't a bad thing here, fatigue, or injection site reaction. Rare but more serious complications and warnings include risk for thyroid tumors, specifically medullary thyroid carcinoma, which we've covered in our last 2 episodes, pancreatitis, and gallbladder problems. So always talk to your provider before starting and keep them in the loop if something doesn't feel right. It's up to their judgment and your body to be able to identify if there's any problems going on. Now, let's talk money. Without insurance or a savings card, Mounjaro can cost upwards of $1,000 to $1,200 per month. But there's a silver lining. If you have commercial insurance, you may qualify for a savings card from Eli Lilly, which can reduce your cost to as low as $25 a month. It's a big difference. Medicare and Medicaid, unfortunately Mounjaro isn't always covered for weight loss, mainly for type 2 diabetes. But rules are evolving, so keep checking. Alright, let's stack these 3 heavy hitters side by side. Ozempic, also known as semaglutide, is a GLP-1 agonist with an average weight loss over the 6-month period of 7 to 10% of your total body weight. Approximate cost is anywhere from $1,000 with no insurance to as low as $25. The warning signs for this medication are nausea, pancreatitis, and thyroid risks. Again, the importance of working with your primary care or endocrinologist to get this taken care of. Next, Mounjaro, a GLP-1 and a GIP agonist, with patients losing roughly 12 to 15% of their body weight over a 6-month period. Again, this medication can go up to as high as $1,000, but as low as $25 with that RX savings card and your insurance. Warning signs for this medication, thyroid tumors, GI side effects, just like previously discussed. Then we have Zepbound, same as Mounjaro, GLP-1, GIP agonist, but FDA approved specifically for weight loss. This medication you can see anywhere from 15 to 20% of your total body weight lost over a 6-month period. Approximate cost, again, very similar to the previous 2, $1,000 a month with no coverage, or as low as $25 with an RX savings card, with the same side effects as Mounjaro, like thyroid tumors and GI side effects. Bottom line is, all 3 are game changers. Mounjaro and Zepbound tend to edge out Ozempic in terms of weight loss, thanks to the dual mechanism of action, the GLP and the GIP. But the best choice comes down to your personal health history. That's so important that you follow a provider's guidance because that health history will determine the best treatment that's for you. Also, take into account your insurance coverage and how your body responds to the medication. That wraps up our 3-part series on weight loss medication. If you missed our first 2 episodes on Ozempic and Zepbound, make sure you go back and check them out. I'm Zachary Rios, and this series was sponsored by Rios Enterprise, empowering you to take control of your health and demand the care that you deserve. If you found this helpful, share it with a friend, and don't forget to follow for more health insights made simple.